everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to this afternoon stream. We've just hit the afternoon. If you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, welcome. You're probably watching this at a random time, maybe like 6 p.m. Go and subscribe and also like the video. We're here with George again. Hi, George.
Hello.
George is going to be running Long Live the King, one of his own creations. George, tell us about this absolutely wonderful script.
Well, one of the first scripts I actually made, really, was me and my friends were just having a lovely little casual script challenge with each other, just saying, highlight a certain character or theme. And one of the ones we came up with was like a King's Court.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I sort of love the king as a character, but didn't necessarily like the fact that you pretty much needed a Choirboy with it. So I came up with the idea of let's just have a little monster-only script, and then they don't get to choose the kills, so it's that you don't need the Choirboy with it, and then it just built from there. So it's just got this lovely long collection of minions, lots of minions.
So many, and obviously the addition of the new character, the Plague Doctor, in this one as well now.
Yeah, even more storyteller power.
I've had some...
So the
go on. Sorry.
Announcement just on Thursday. It was like, oh yes, I have to have the doctor in for the medical council, obviously, and then it just made an excuse to add a marionette into the list.
Fair play.
So I love that interaction.
Obviously the Plague Doctor is in, and I think it's going to be probably in the game, although let's see what you concoct for us. I've had personal success on this script before as the Preacher, which was very fun. I really enjoyed like preaching I think I hit every single minion in that game, or maybe like 2 out of the 3 or something. It was very good. So I'm very...
Yeah, you did hit
excited.
both minions in that game the first time we played it, yes.
Very excited to see what you've got in store for us, my friend.
Yes, no worries.
All right, well,
so we have a gardener in play today, but it was completely randomly set up originally. It's just to make sure there weren't any horrible combinations, and yeah.
All right,
should be a good one.
Well, without further ado, let's get things kicked off. I'll go ahead back and let everyone say hello to the stream.
Yeah.
The DA, because they're protecting everyone else, was the point.
Say hi to the stream, folks.
Hi to the stream.
Tell the stream you love
Your
them.
standard hi to the stream, folks, as you said before you went to introduce them.
Tell the stream how much you love them.
You're all right, lads.
I love you an appropriate amount.
Strongly indifferent.
Yeah, chat. You are, as you can see. You can see the message there. You're all memings, marionette. George, ready to go whenever you are, my friend.
Excellent. Characters coming out now. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Also, give me the baby.
Ooh, we're the artist. What do we ask? All right, chat. I need your help. On this script, it's unlikely that we'll die early if we don't use it. Hey, Jesper. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, time to think of a very juicy question, Emma. I think we say we use it on day 1, we bluff that we use it on day 1, and then we hold on to the question and the answer, and then we actually ask it on day 3? I'm thinking day 3. There's always a world where there's a poisoner in play and we get poisoned tonight. So I think saying that we're the artist that's used it is probably safer. I mean, the only thing that can interact with it from our perspective on the good team is a poisoner. Oh, well, on the evil team is the poisoner, and on the good team is the philo. And if we can steer clear of both of them, I think we should be fine. It would be good to get some early confirmation from something like a chambermaid, or even if there's a steward in play. If there's a noble, it'd be good to get their information and try and then corroborate it with what we're going to be asking. Oh yeah, sailor. Ooh, sailor. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I think the chances of us being drunk or poisoned on day 1 is high, given the roles that are there. So we'll wait, but we'll tell people that we've used it. Now, this all gets thrown out the window if either of our neighbours tell us that we're the marionette, but they won't do that, right? Nexus and Memeing are not like that, right? We'll play it as if they're on our team anyway. Our artist question, I mean, we can always ask the standard, is the demon... I mean, the problem with the Little Monster game is it's always very difficult to do that. But we could do something like, are there two evils between Memeing and JC, half the board that way, or are all three evils in a certain place? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I like the artist though. I do like the fun nature of thinking of a question that can fit the requirements of the circle. And on this script, there's some really interesting things that can happen already. Memeing and Hob sending messages to each other. Hob with the marionette little token there next to his name. Makes sense. Yeah. Hey, Captain Cadaver. Thanks for joining us this morning, afternoon. Excuse me. Oh, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Same to you, Mustache Man. Welcome to the stream. We are the artist. We're gonna be bluffing that we've used it on day one, but not actually use it. Yeah. Or we bluff something else and just go for it. We could bluff king just because it's on the script. Now, I do love being the king, and surely that's not going to come and bite us in the backside, right? I don't know. What does everyone think in terms of an artist question? Anyone got any initial ideas based on the script that you can see in front of you? Any thoughts on cutting down the circle? I mean, it's a little monster game, so it's a bit difficult. But if we can pinpoint a couple of evils, I think that's always beneficial, and execute a couple of evils, I think that's always beneficial. I also think getting the artist question to identify which minions are in play could be beneficial as well. We probably want to see if there's a marionette in play at some point as well, or if George is keeping that in his back pocket for the Plague Doctor death. I'm fully expecting the Plague Doctor to be in play. If anyone hasn't seen the new Plague, we could actually have something Plague Doctor related. If anyone hasn't seen, the newest character that was revealed on Thursday's TPI stream was the Plague Doctor. If you die, the storyteller gains a not in play minion ability. And that comes with a whole host of jinxes. Now, these aren't necessarily jinxes in the we put them together so they work with the characters. I think they actually benefit the Plague Doctor and the Plague Doctor's ability. So for the Spy, the Baron, the Marionette, the Scarlet Woman, they all have jinxes with the Plague Doctor. A couple of them are literally, if the Plague Doctor dies, a living minion gains that ability. So that's the case for the Spy. That's the case for the Scarlet Woman. For the Marionette, it's if the demon has a neighbor who's alive and a townsfolk or an outsider when the Plague Doctor dies, they become the evil marionette, but that only happens if there is if there's not been an extra evil player that has been created. But of course, in this script, there's actually not, I don't think, a way for another one to be created. You could be turned into an outsider versus via Baron, Plague Doctor death. Yeah, that's true. I think if there's a Plague Doctor that's about to die, we need to know about it. So if that's the case, then I'm going to go and ask my artist question properly and get that done. And then, so the Baron jinx is literally that. If the storyteller gains the Baron ability, up to 2 players become outsiders. So we could just be turned into an outsider at that point. And that's it. Ooh, here we go.
Well, my little monster murdered me last night. As your king and storyteller, I must now say, long live the king. Better go find and kill this little
Speaking
monster,
of
guys.
king,
Well, that's a double claim, George.
Hey, Mimi.
so I have some bad news for you.
Uh-huh.
You're not my marionette.
Oh, that's actually really sad. I was so ready for it. What are you really, then?
I don't want a hard claim.
Oh.
Unless you insist.
Both I and your marionette chat have insisted.
Oh, interesting. If you go first, I will claim back.
I'm the artist.
You're the artist. Okay, I'm the Plague Doctor, but no one's going to know that except you.
Crap. Okay, so if you're about to die,
Actually,
I will go and
I
use
can
my
claim
question.
on this script, right?
You can claim Plague Doctor.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You
Well,
can
I'll just do that
absolutely-
then.
Yeah.
This little monster can't target me unless the storyteller is very cruel.
I mean, George might just do that, right? Let's be honest. If
Yes,
you're about to die during the day, I'm gonna go use my question. Full disclosure, my plan is to say that I've used it today, but actually save it for a little bit, because I think the chances of me potentially being poisoned or drunk on the first day is quite high, either by a sailor or a poisoner. And then there's also a philo on the script. Artist isn't the best choice on the script, but it is a choice, so there's a potential of that as well. So I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit and then use it later. But I'm going to say that I've used it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I have hard-claimed Artist to you. I might also hard-claim King to some people, just for the lols of it. So yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Meaning you have my hard claim, I have yours. Good luck.
Yep. Bye.
George, can I ask you something again?
Yeah, everyone's wanting me at the moment, so
sorry.
you're next in the...
Fuck. Sorry. I accidentally joined one of the public rooms. Now we've...
Hello.
Oh,
How's it going?
good. I'm having a blast so far.
You sound
Very
it.
fun.
I'm
What
just
about you?
gonna-
How's your game going?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Really good, yeah.
Nice.
I'm the king.
Of course you are.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm the sailor.
Did you pick me?
I picked the king.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, let me just have a look at the script real quick. Pixie, pixie, pixie.
No,
Oh,
I'm not. I'm
pixie.
not the
Interesting.
I,
Okay.
are you the king?
No, I'm the sailor.
Oh, are you actually? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
That's
I'm
me.
the artist. That's my genuine hard claim. I'm genuinely the artist.
Okay. When are you planning to use your ability?
Probably today, unless you're about to tell me that I'm drunk, and then I won't use it today.
How about you use it tomorrow?
Okay.
I drink with you tonight, and if your answer doesn't make sense, I'm mechanically confirmed.
No. How about you drink with me tonight after I've used it today, and then you just keep drinking with me? How about that? Because
What if
I'm
I drank with
perfectly
you?
happy.
What if I drank with you last night?
Well, you would tell me, right?
I drank with a king last night. And if
You
that's not
wouldn't
you,
know that
then-
they're the king.
They told me when I spoke to them.
Right. Okay. I mean, that's actually a really good pick for the first day. That's really good. Because if
Yeah.
the minions didn't find out that there's a king, that's quite nice, and one of them might be
Yeah,
double claimable.
that's what I thought. But then I pressed O and looked at the night order, and
Oh,
apparently the
okay,
king goes
never
before,
mind.
which I don't think it should. I
No,
think
I
it should
don't
be the
think
other
it
way around.
should. Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Okay, so full disclosure, I'm
Mhm.
not going to use it today. Please don't drink with
Excellent.
me yet. And then when I've used it, feel free or kill me or whatever you need to do.
Well, the thing is, I'm looking for powerful townsfolk to drink with, so I survive.
I would qualify for that. Yeah. If you want to drink with me tonight, do it, and then I'll. Yeah. All right, let's do it. You drink with me. I will use my question tomorrow, and I will ask, "Is Hob the sailor?" And I'll get told no, and then it'll confirm you as
Then
the
I'm
sailor.
confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Oh, I hate this plan
George,
already.
while you're here, George, can I just ask? Because looking at the night order, it says the king goes before the sailor on night one. So
Yes.
even if, okay, so if the sailor drunk with the king, the evil team would still find out about the king.
Yes and no, in the fact that the little monster has not been assigned at that point, and it's the demon that learns. So the king would be drunk at the point where they become the demons. So no, they wouldn't learn.
That's so
I
good.
love it.
That's actually so good.
Wonderful.
If this is what's happened, I'm gonna be very happy.
Yep.
If you're also part of the evil team, well done. You've absolutely bamboozled me. But I trust it. I absolutely trust it right now,
Oh.
and I love it.
The problem is I told the person I drank with that it goes before the sailor, so they might have just outed that they're the king now.
Okay. If I hear of a king
I
claim,
will. I've had about 4 questions on this today already, so I will do a public announcement to clarify
Cool.
that. to
Okay,
everyone.
wonderful. Okay,
love it. I love it. All right, Hob.
I guess
Good
I'm
luck.
claiming king.
Uh,
Thanks. Good luck.
just tell me tomorrow if you drank with me. That's all I ask.
Sure, I
Thanks.
will.
There we go.
He won't. He won't. He won't. Oh, Hursty!
Alright.
Hursty!
Hello,
my
how's it
friend.
going?
How are you?
I'm good. Are
Good.
you good?
I am good. I am indeed good. What are you?
What can you do to make me trust that you're good?
What can I do? I mean, I have a mechanical ability, but it won't necessarily make you trust me. It could make me trust you.
Is that because you're the spy?
Nope.
I've hard claimed to one person today.
Mhm.
I'm very reluctant to do it again, just because they suggested something mechanical that might mean I need to change my plans.
Oh, are you the king?
What makes you think that?
Because I've heard of a sailor that drank with the king, and I think that's beneficial.
Okay, in that case, yes, I'm the king that was drunk with by the
Have
sailor.
I just given you a free bluff? Are you genuinely the okay? Who's the sailor that you spoke to then?
You spoke to them just before you spoke to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to corroborate that with them just to make sure.
That's
But
fine.
if that's the
fine.
case, then either you're both on the same team. No, I think either way you're both on the same team. If they're pulling the wool over my eyes, then you're also doing it, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I cannot like clap you enough for that. I think you've done very well. But I think you're both inherently good, and I think that's great. So I've got clarification on that ruling. The evil team wouldn't know that there's a king in play because of that. If you've been drunk by the sailor.
Yeah, I think both Hob and I checked with
Yeah.
George what the rule there was.
Perfect. Right, good stuff. Right, cool. Hob already knows as well. I'm the artist. I'm planning on holding on to it for a little bit. But if I mean, to be honest, I might just get it out of the way and ask it now. So yeah, because I know the sailor hasn't drank with me, so I could just use it already. I might just hold on to it. Well, let's see. We'll see. But yeah,
What are you going to ask? What have you got planned?
I don't know.
For the
I've been
question?
asking chat. So chat said something Plague Doctor related, but I think I know who the Plague Doctor is, or I've heard a hard claim of Plague Doctor. Any other ideas, chat? I realise Hursty's here, but it's fine. We've told Hursty with the artist now. Maybe something.
It's probably not worth going demon hunting on the Grim because it's obviously going to move. So
I think finding out if there are evil players between certain people is good, though. I think that's beneficial because at least we get. I mean, I think the way that we win this game is we get rid of the minions. We have to get rid of all 3 minions, I think, or at least, or get lucky. So either way, I think it'll be beneficial. If we've got a noble, that could be beneficial as well because then we can coordinate some info. But yeah, I think we're good. You should be alive for a long time. As long as we don't execute you, you should be on a little monster script. George won't be killing the king anytime soon. So as long as town don't kill you, as in evil players don't push on you, I think you should be good. So yeah,
there is an assassin as well, though.
yeah, that's true. I think that's why the assassin's in there so they can assassinate the king. Let's see. I think when you die, it'll be very interesting if you die. So we can go from there and probably
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Long live the king.
long live the king.
Honor. Nexus, no.
Oh yes. Gonna be into issues now.
Nexus.
Welcome back to town, everybody. I'll just, before we go into gossips and any of that jazz, since I've had the same or similar question from about 3 people today, I'll just try to clarify it for everyone in town. Just for the very weird interaction that is because of the script. If a sailor drank with a king, or if a poisoner hit a king before the little monster was assigned, and the king was thus drunk or poisoned for whatever reason, the king announcement would not go out because the monster was assigned after the king after the king had become drunk or poisoned. So
Typically, it has to specifically be a sailor because the poisoner acts after the monster assignment. But yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
or if there was a Philo king, but that's also
So
a weird Philo
to
king.
clarify, is that the announcement wouldn't go out at all, or will the announcement go out like
While they
tomorrow?
remain drunk or poisoned, that announcement obviously doesn't go out. But if they then become sober and healthy, it would then go out.
So
Makes
here's my
sense.
next question then, to follow on from that, George, just very quickly. The sailor says either you or they are drunk until dusk. So as soon as dusk hits, then they would stop being drunk. So then would the announcement go out then, or would the sailor have another chance to re-drunk them?
I would read it as it's until the sailor is that acts next.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool. In which case, if you want to gossip, stick your hand up now. And since George is the one that's smiling at me, I'll start with George.
Oh.
Lovely. I would like to gossip that Hob and JP are on the same team.
Hob and JP, same team.
Little monster team, yay.
Who's muted?
Kirsty?
Sorry, it didn't hear. I would like to gossip that that thing that George just clarified rules-wise happened.
Heard? Argelius.
I would like to gossip that if a Plague Doctor dies and George gains the ability of a minion, a preacher can then choose George to turn it off.
Okay.
Is that a gossip? It's a question.
That
right?
is a gossip.
Is that how
That
that
is a
works? Oh, you
gossip.
fucking
It is.
No, the preacher can't pick the storyteller.
Still
So
a
he's
valid
deliberately
gossip.
doing a false gossip, is the way
Yeah.
I am reading that. Nexus.
I'd like to gossip the marionette neighbours. Let's go to Scarlet Woman.
Okay. Heard. Miming.
I will gossip that Mia is evil.
Heard. Hob.
I'd like to gossip that the plague doctor is sitting next to the politician.
Heard. Lucifer.
I would like to gossip that Gilius is evil.
Heard. Mia.
Mia would like to gossip that the marionette is one of JC, Hursty, Nexus, Memeing, or Lucifer.
Heard. Mike.
I'd like to gossip that Memeing is not the gossip, but Mia is actually evil.
So say that again. So Miming, not the gossip, but Mia is still evil.
Yes.
Heard. Excellent.
What's everyone's outside accounts at, by the way?
Uno.
One.
Heard of one. I've heard of one.
Interesting. So probably not a Baron game.
Hard Uno, soft dose.
Probably a politician somewhere.
Soft
Yeah.
dose.
If no one else is.
You might want to get that looked at.
A hard dose.
Okay. Nominations are open if you wish to make them.
Mia will nominate Memeing.
Of course.
Mia nominates Miming. Tell us why.
It's your old classic, but also there is a ping of a descript variety that I do not want to elaborate on right now on Memeing.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I haven't exactly been secretive with it, and all but 3 people have been hard claimed to. I'm the Plague Doctor. This is the second game in a row that Mia has insisted on trying to kill me first.
Objection, this is the 200th game I've insisted on killing you first.
That's fair.
Don't you love the metas?
Okay. 6 is your magic number.
If no one else is claiming it, then I think Nini is basically hard confirmed.
Yeah.
I think I'm hard confirmed because there's not been a single of the outsider claim, and we need 2 of them.
Yeah.
So unless the snitch and sweetheart have been hiding, then
No, the only
yeah.
1
Yeah.
is not enough.
the only like hidden outside.
They don't want to get Fangu jumped to.
Miming nominates Mia.
Nominates Mia. Tell us why.
No, you.
I'll pass, thanks.
Okay. 6 is still your magic number.
Is this the evil team and the politician? No, never mind. There's.
Never mind.
Oh,
One of us is good.
I wanted to vote on this, but
Wow.
it's fine. It's on the block anyway.
We did it for you. It's fine.
Yeah, I got distracted.
Thank
Mike,
you,
the
Tom,
reason
by the way.
I voted on it was because I knew you wanted it. And I was
There's
There's a
like,
whole
eh,
thing going on over here. It's just I don't know.
Arif nominates JP.
Arif nominates JP.
I love you, JP, but I think that was interesting when there was little to no information on Mia.
I mean, why me out of 5 others? But okay.
I've
Also,
heard of
in
reasoning
JP
for
we
it.
trust.
I mean, you make a good point. In JP we trust.
Okay. There are 6 on me, 7 if you wish to kill JP instead.
I have
I've
heard
heard reason.
that AP has information that adds up.
I agree.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I think it adds up.
From what I know, I trust
I know
Nippy
half
for
of it
now,
has.
and that will change
For
very
now.
quickly. But for now,
4 is not enough.
In JP, we distrust.
Second call for nomination.
Mia,
No,
how
I
bad
trust
is
First,
this?
JP
how
for
dare you? I say, how dare you? First of all, secondly,
I mean, me dying is always bad. It's
I would
not
argue against that.
the worst. I'll just out then. I'm the noble. I won't share my pings.
Yes, Mike, I lied to you.
I have shared them somewhat with someone else.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm the noble. If they really want me to die here, oh no, JP, we can't chat.
I will say,
that was the wrong button. Sorry.
if I'm one of your pings, which you made fairly clear by nominating me, then one of the other two is almost certainly the evil one at this rate.
We should probably go
So it's a
after one then,
50-50.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Okay, Memeing, I'll just come out clean and say my things. Memeing, you weren't in them, but you're right in between them all. It's Arif, Hob, and Lucifer.
Hobbs in a double claim.
Hobbs
is a double
claim.
Hobbs
the poisoner.
So was Lucifer until 3 seconds ago.
Hobbs is the poisoner.
I told the truth to everybody else that wasn't you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mike,
Sorry, just to clarify.
you're the
George,
one person I lied to today.
Mia's on the block, right?
Mia is currently on the block, yes.
I
with
don't
6.
see the symbol for me.
Yeah, I've just had to refresh because it just kicked me out for a moment.
Lucifer would like to nominate Hob.
There's a nomination there. George,
Lucifer would like to nominate Hob.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
George,
Lucifer nominated Hob.
I tried to nominate Hob.
Okay, sorry.
Oh god. Oh my god, it's so unstable.
Yeah,
Mia back on the block. Lucifer nominates Hop.
I can't be Hobbs marionette, so I'm happy doing this nomination based on double pings. Also, apparently Hobbs in a double claim. Mike, you were the one person I lied to today. I told everybody else I talked to the truth about me.
Okay, Hob.
I am not in a double claim.
For those of you who have told my role to, I am the philosopher who turned into that role. So I'm not in a double claim.
I'm struggling to believe.
Fun fact, you are.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Huh? I guess we should go after the politician
6
then.
currently on Mia. 7 enough to kill Hob instead.
I don't think we need more than 7 on this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of hands, but people will probably drop.
if I need to. I can drop if I need to. How many are on Mia?
6.
We can
I
drop
wonder
Mia,
if I'm
guys.
on the good team, guys.
Yeah, I think you are. Oh, that's awkward.
I'm keeping my hand down for the.
Why'd you vote on yourself if you're on the good team, Hob?
Because we're not going to lift it off of me either way.
Is
keeping my hand down for the town crier information, guys.
Town cry?
That hidden sound cry.
I'd say I didn't remember seeing it on the script.
With 8 on Hob, don't think you're likely to lift it, so I'll say final call unless I hear any other nominations in 5.
All right, everyone hold hands.
I'll nominate
I pray
Arif.
that George is... Okay, never mind.
George nominates Arif. Tell us why.
Well, we've already proved as a town that we can come together and basically all vote for somebody if we want to. And Hob looks good based on that vote. So we're down to 50-50 Arif being evil. Let's go. Q.
If it's 50-50 between me and Lucifer, it's Lucifer.
Arif, I can't hear you.
Ooh.
Just FYI.
Yeah, just refresh. Refresh. Do the refresh.
Arif, I realised you can't
I
hear me.
verbally told him first.
Someone tell George to refresh.
We can hear Arif, George, if you want to.
I will refresh.
It worked. See, he heard me. In the world where it's between me and Lucifer, it's Lucifer. I still think Hob is evil, potentially the DA or DA protected. I am never gonna be what's the right phrasing? Never gonna be unhappy to die. Feel free to kill me whenever you need to, because yeah, I'm spent.
Never gonna let you down.
Okay, 8's currently on Hob. 9 or more if you want to kill Arif instead.
I don't think we're gonna live to it. I shouldn't have voted on myself.
Yeah,
Raise
Hob,
the
why
hand
did you
if you
vote on yourself?
I was like, oh, we're never gonna nominate anyone else, so it's fine.
What are the odds that one of the pings is our marionette?
It's
and
possible.
this means that, like,
I'm scared of it.
Okay.
Nexus number Lucifer.
Next person nominates Lucifer. Tell us why.
Same reason as Arif, really. In the noble pings, Hob is probably good. Lucifer.
There are multiple people that know the truth about me in the Grim. This is a bad execution, in my opinion.
Okay.
I would agree with that if they are telling the truth.
I told you the truth. The only person that I lied to today was Mike.
6 is the magic number.
I think in every world, Hob is a better.
It's
9 or something.
Yeah,
9 is your
it's
magic
9,
number.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting my numbers the wrong way around today. I do apologise.
Oh, it's this app. Don't worry, George. This wonderful app that we pay money for.
That is still in beta.
If you didn't refuse to chat with me today, would you have told me the truth?
Fuck no.
No, it's not being lifted.
I will point out, George, Arif, and Hob have voted on the same thing multiple times today. Like, pretty much exclusively them or them plus one.
Memeing, don't think about it. It's fine.
Okay, sorry about that.
I said I'm happy to die, so I don't mind.
I nominated the man.
Hob is executed.
Yeah.
Oh, I just nominated.
Good night.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Never mind then.
Yeah, I want Hob executed tomorrow.
Yeah, we kill Hob tomorrow.
DA confirmed. Yeah.
We did
All right. Annoyingly, Hob's not going to be holding the baby tonight. So, but I think we still try and kill.
I've told everyone I've spoken to the truth.
Except when you claim that you're actually the philosopher of what you claimed to be.
Yeah.
I am the philosopher sailor. Yes.
No, you're not.
Why did you claim sailor to me then?
Because it's more fun.
No, Philo's a bluff.
I would dare you to give the baby to Hob.
I'll do it.
I'm okay. I'm okay killing the other claim of philosopher.
There is no double claim of philosopher. At least not from
Why
who
am I
I've
evil
spoken
then?
to. Because you were claiming sailor.
I've got one.
I have a double claim of sailor.
I've got a Philo double claim.
I feel like if we just execute the other claim of sailor,
What I'm
they
hearing
have to die.
There is a Philo double claim and there is a sailor double claim.
Oh, I've not heard of the Philo double claim then.
Wow.
Okay, I'm the snitch.
He's just got my hero.
Yeah. Good use of your snitch ability, surviving execution there, Hob.
I'm
Oh,
getting framed.
pacifist confirmed. Hob, your pacifist confirmed. Let's go.
Oh, well.
Not again. Not the pacifist.
I've got an idea, guys. Memeing, you outed, right?
Yes.
I reckon we kill Memeing so that George gets the poisoner ability, and then George can poison the DA for us so that we can kill Hob.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Please don't do that, though.
Yeah,
Because George will not cooperate with us.
George will, yeah.
Or George gains the DA's ability, because I'm not the DA.
Or we could just kill Hob tomorrow.
Yeah.
Double tap.
I think we can wait one day and then try again.
You die during the day, like the other one that works if you die during the day, not at night.
Well, we've successfully got through the first day, not used our artist ability. If Hob is the sailor, then we are going to be drunk tonight, but Hob's probably not the sailor, right? Let's be honest. George, Hob, and Mike could work as the 3. Let's put some reminder tokens down for now. Not Baron. Definitely not Baron. Maybe Scarlet Woman. Yeah. Why drunk you when they could drunk a noble? Well, the nobles already got their information, so they wouldn't have known. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. If Hob was, oh, I see what you're saying. Also good to see you in the chat, Mr. Tony Def. Yeah, they could. Hob could just be the poisoner that was DA protected as well. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, sure, Jamie. I'll do that tomorrow.
Off chance that I'm on the good team, just remember that we lifted a noble claim to execute me.
You tried to lift the noble claim
Yeah.
as well.
Wait, did I?
You voted on
yes,
yourself.
along with George and Arif, as I was saying.
But we had 7 votes on me already, so it's
Meaning, keep in mind, in that world, George nominated me, and I was also then happy to die. Whilst that might look like I was based on the claim I gave you, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. They could have also just figured out you're the politician or something like that.
Yeah, I voted for everyone, so.
I'm not the politician, but I'm intrigued to see where this other outsider is.
Also, yeah, spy politician could just end really badly for us. Spy politician, I get killed to make a marionette. That's what, +2 on the evil team?
Yeah, genuinely.
I put it next to Hob because of the gossip.
Yep.
Now I'm starting that Hob might just be the spy.
Hob was the what? Sorry, you cut out for me there.
Hob might be the spy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Mike, your mic's not micing.
Yeah, sorry. It's sad. I don't really think there's anything I can do about it, unfortunately.
Spy who knows their DA protected is an incredible
Game
player.
back, see if that helps.
Yeah.
Welcome back to town, everybody. JP and Mike were killed last night.
Ooh.
I call assassin.
Gossip is also a possibility there, but I don't see
Gossip
why.
or assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's almost certainly assassin.
I'll put it this way. From what?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I'm the artist. I've not used it yet. I think I might just use it today.
Okay. I was the chambermaid. I picked you and Lucifer the first night.
You should have got a 0 on me. I didn't wake.
Yeah, Lucifer claims to have woken, and I was a little bit tired when I sent the names to George, and George responded with the word 1, and so I thought George was asking me to just tell him one name, so I sent him back Lucifer.
Very good. Okay, so Lucifer's claim to have woken, which could be DA protecting Hob, but that's weird if they're both evil, so it could just be a play by Lucifer as the DA. Could be. But you've said that their claim is something that wakes on night 1. That's fine.
Yeah, they didn't actually give me a claim, as it turns out. Like, we went back to town with only hearing that they wake.
Sure.
Or that they woke first night. I don't know if they continually wake or not. But
Any thoughts on an artist question that I can ask?
That's a good question. Let's see, what would I ask?
Because it's a little monster game, it makes it a little bit harder. I think confirming that Hob's evil would be beneficial. I think asking if at least one of Hob. No, but Hob's probably evil in that anyway. Oh, it's really tough.
Maybe I don't know if this is not useful enough, but maybe something along the lines of like a way to get an ability of something else. So like if you ask something like, would a chef number be greater than 1? Or 1 or greater, or
1
something
or greater,
like that.
yeah. Okay. In that world, I think Hob sat next to 2 good players because of the noble ping. Or Lucifer sat next to 2 good players if Lucifer's the evil one, because Hob would be good and you are most definitely good at this point. So it would be elsewhere, right? I think we've got an evil between Mia to Nexus, not including Mike, basically, from my perspective. At least, I think at least
Mike
1,
is
probably
Stewart.
2. So yeah.
At least Mike claims Stewart anyway. I don't know if Mike actually is a Stewart.
Cool. I'll go and speak to Mike in a bit as well. I want to get some ideas crafting from there as well. Choosing players you think are good, asking if there are two evils. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Cool. All right.
You could also play like Stuart and just like ask like some alive player, like, is this player good?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll know if you can trust them or not.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we don't know if we can trust you, but you'll know if you're actually the artist that you
But
can
if
trust
I
them.
pick you and I say,
Well,
is
yeah,
JP
it's not-
good? Then
it's
you
not
can
super
trust me,
useful.
and I can trust you. Cool. Maybe I'll go to the person that Mike's confirmed, and then see what their thoughts are as well. I think that might be beneficial.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Thanks.
Mike was like, "Oh, there's another noble claim. Oh, let's go to Gareth.
Yeah.
I can explain later."
Hey,
Hello.
Mia. Hello. How are you?
So I've heard JC's information on, or JP's information about you.
Yes. So I'm the artist. So
Right, okay,
I hard claimed that before I heard JP's information today, which JP will be able to corroborate.
Right, yeah.
So
Okay.
their one would be on Lucifer in that world.
Lucifer has claimed as well a role. Yep, that makes sense.
Okay. So then
Okay,
it's just
cool.
so any ideas on artist questions?
Avoid demon questions because the demon can move.
Yeah, I think it's still beneficial to find to find minions. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you could ask about minions in play, maybe. That might be useful. Or
I feel like it's all a waste, right? If I don't hit the exact ones, if I say poisoner, DA, assassin, for example, because I don't think we've got a Byron.
Then just go for like two.
There's a Scarlet Woman there as well, isn't there? Oh. Pick two of them.
You just need to go for like two. Yeah, you don't need to go for all three.
I was also thinking of just asking if this person is good, and just doing it that way.
Yeah.
Because either way, I get confirmation on one person, or we know an evil player.
That's actually a really strong confirmation chain, in my opinion.
I might pick JC because I've not spoken to them yet.
So JC isn't a steward ping.
Okay, I know who the steward is. That's fine then.
The steward also died. I mean, you could ask, is the steward good? But they also died, so I don't know.
I don't think Mike is evil. If we're talking about the same steward, I don't think Mike is evil. Yeah. So then, from my perspective, based on your information, it would be Hob or Lucifer, not both. So then we've got two evils between George, Hursty, Argelius, Nexus. Hursty and Hob are intrinsically linked in that Hob, as the sailor, picked Hursty.
Right, okay.
So I could just ask if Hursty's evil. It's a one-way confirmation, it's not a two-way confirmation.
Yeah.
Hursty seemed like they were not backing up Hob, but accepting of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a toughie. So then maybe asking if George is evil, George C?
Yeah, that's also a question. I don't know, there's a lot of things to do here.
Yeah. Do you think I just use it today? Or hold?
I think you can hold it for now.
Okay, cool.
Personally.
Cool,
thank you.
Why did I have Argilius Matt with Stuart Tuck?
Because Arif, I don't want to take... Never mind, we can talk about it a bit more.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, I guess to confirm, as soon as people died this morning, everyone was screaming assassin, assassin, assassin. Are we confident that it's that rather than gossip?
It could be assassin or gossip and little monster. If we get another successful double kill, that confirms gossip's in play.
I think it's more likely to be assassin.
I think
If I was a
one of
metal
them is an
man-
assassin kill, and I think we all know which one I think is the assassin kill.
Yes.
If I was a Mettering man, I would say assassin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think out of
Yeah,
the
I would as
two,
well.
I've heard what the roles are. I think one of them would be the little monster kill, the other one would be the assassin kill.
Yeah, I assumed that was
Yeah.
why we were going to assassin, because there must be a discrepancy between the power level of the characters.
Yeah.
I need
That
to
was a
double
big
check, George,
Yep.
because the little monster goes before the gossip and the assassin, right? Yeah.
The little monster would go before the gossip and the assassin, yes.
Yeah. So if you had not gone down for the monster and then there were kills for other reasons, would you potentially not kill that person, or would you kill that person?
Generally
It's a person-
speaking, once I've assigned the little monster kill, that will be where it is. But the gossip kill would obviously be assigned afterwards, and I assign that. So, but if the assassin happened to pick the little monster kill, I would generally keep it where it is unless there was some massive overriding reason why it wouldn't work.
Okay, just make sure that you would not kill someone with the assassin's kill.
Yeah.
I did just check that I wasn't going insane. Nexus isn't the portrait shop for everyone else, right?
Yes, I was just about to say Nexus just needs a few seconds to chill down for
Cool,
a moment.
that's fine.
They have made a gossip that one of the noble pings is an evil player.
Cool.
Let's take a natural break because I need the bathroom. BRB.
Excellent.
Be funny, team.
I say,
Oh,
break
God.
you now.
What's the deal with airline food?
Now we all start singing copyrighted music, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, we can get chat to start spamming something when Arif returns.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, start spamming hashtag Arif cancelled.
Right, we're back. Wait, why are chat saying that I missed the Boom Dandy chat and also that I missed George C's announcement? Wait, no, someone tell me. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, we'll kill Hob, and then
I do want to say it's very. I know a lot of people
We
are
back?
jumping already building the Hobby of the Worlds. Like,
Can you hear
Hob
Tom?
absolutely can be good, but I
Yeah,
think we have to be really scared of the DA on this script.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little monster DA nasty.
Yeah.
Before.
Oh, God.
Oh, just a reminder for everyone that Nexus did make the gossip that one of the noble pings was evil, and I will accept any other gossips that anyone else wants to make as well. Go on, Mia, you got your...
Mia would like to gossip that Hob will not survive execution today.
Heard. Thirsty?
I would like to gossip that Gossip Soldier Philosopher with the Demon Bluffs. Or the Snitch Bluffs, sorry.
Heard. Lucifer?
Luso would like to gossip that Hob is the DA specifically.
Heard. Good. And then, Mike, I'll pass the floor back to you because I know you were saying something. I just need interrupted that.
No, I'm pretty much done.
Right, go.
Yeah, I think kill Hob today because we can't take the risk that he is good. And then, personally, I would then want one of Nexus, Hursty, George, because I think they're my other evil candidates.
Okay.
Arif will
With
nominate
that,
Hob.
I was going to say nominations are open, so yes, Arif nominates Hob.
I want the glory. Hi, Hob. I think you might be the DA. If by chance you are the sailor or the philo sailor, I'm very sorry, but I think the world is that you're more likely to be the DA here. But yeah, that's it.
Hob, your defense.
I feel like we should definitely kill the noble before we go after the noble pings. We did lift a noble claim on day one onto me instead of just killing the noble, which I think is curious. I'm guaranteed to be drunk, because on the off chance that I am the philosopher sailor, I drunk with a sailor claim, and there's no reason for George to make the actual sailor drunk if I'm the philosopher sailor.
There you go. 5 is your magic number if you wish Hob to die. Six is enough. Hob is currently marked for execution.
Mia will nominate Mia.
Mia nominates Mia. Tell us why.
Minion panic is, I think, the word. And I'd
Okay.
like to give Hob false hope.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. So to vote for Minion Panic, there are 6 votes currently on Hob, 7 to kill Mia instead.
Okay, guys, I found the evil team. Let's get them.
I am voting on principle.
I am absolutely dropping here.
False hope.
Yeah.
Two
Meaning of me
is
a
not
high
enough.
five? What's that?
Ooh, lovely.
I have a question, George.
Yes.
This is purely hypothetical. In a spy world, if there was a philosopher, let me double check I'm getting my roles right. Yeah, if there was a philosopher, would the spy know what character the philosopher had chosen?
Yes, because they would see the philosopher reminder token and the new character on the player.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I just want to say before I die, it's worrying because the evil team knows that I'm guaranteed. Oh, I guess they know that I'm good because I'm not on the evil team. But the fact that they probably didn't find out about the king until night 2, it's just fun.
Can I ask where that assumption has come from? Because the only people who would know that are the evil team.
Because I survived execution and I drank with the king claim night 1. Answer.
Yeah. If Hob is good, then the evil team didn't get a king ping on night 1.
Who is this king?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I trust it.
Because the king I'm aware of has walked back on their claim.
Ooh.
Why is a king
Second call
being
for
quiet?
nominations.
Is my question.
Probably because of poisoner, I think.
Assassin. Yeah.
So
that's-
I was claiming king day 1. I'm not the king.
Okay.
My question is, where is the other outsider and why are they staying quiet? Which leads me to assume that they must
I
be
can answer that question. I was hiding because assassin. I'm the sweetheart. If everyone's confident there's an assassin that's used their ability now, I'm happy to be out.
Interesting.
I will update your token on my groom.
Yeah, sorry about that. Cool.
You know what? I think if we believe that, then that takes George out of my evil suspicions and leaves me with Thirsty and Nexus and Hob.
I'm happy to go. I've given my actual role to Memeing because Memeing, basically said I'm happy to hard claim to town in a couple of days if you want me dead. If you want me dead, it's fine.
I know what you mean, Mike, but I like the idea. If we believe that George, when he says he's the sweetheart, then he's probably not evil. Is a great bit of deduction.
Well, it's outside the count, isn't it? It's either we.
Yeah,
it's
Okay,
either,
I don't hear any other nominations.
it's either
So
George
final
is the
call,
sweetheart
and close the day
or
in 5.
George is evil, hiding a politician, so they get an extra evil player.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
It's basically it, yeah.
Which, if there's a spy, they would know who the politician
1.
is. They'd be like, look, this is the evil team.
Hob is executed and dies of good sleep.
DA confirmed.
If there is a politician, I think you've got a better
Coward.
chance winning with good here. So I would love it if you were to help us out.
Okay, but like politician challenge.
If you are a politician and know the entire evil team, you could win tomorrow, I will say.
Politician.
Rather than sitting here for the next half
I
hour.
know who's holding the baby, though, right?
Politician
Yeah.
tells the truth challenge.
I think the politician would have a better chance of winning if they join the good team. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
don't know.
It's up to you if you're the politician, but that's all I'm gonna say.
As a dead politician, I only have one vote, and if I kill an option, I
Oh,
could still win.
JP.
So.
Anyone but you, JP. Anyone but you.
I will say I was thinking about going politician night 1, but I decided not to because I'm a nice person.
Although my politician slogan is "In JP We Trust."
JP, I'm ignoring everything you're saying and just keeping the token that you gave me as your token. I can't. I just can't.
JP, please don't betray us.
No, I'm not a politician, but it would be funny if I was.
Right. We need to use our artist question tomorrow. We absolutely do. And I think we just single out one person and we just ask if they're good and do it that way. We ask if Hursty's good, Argelius is good, or Nexus is good, and we just do it like that. I think... Or maybe we pick George. Okay, folks, George, Hursty, Argelius, Nexus. One of them might die. Mia might die here. Memeing might die here. Let's be honest. George might use the Plague Doctor right now to simulate that. Not simulate, to facilitate that. I think we use it early and we see if George C is on the good team or Hursty's on the good team. Yeah. This is actually really tough. Any thoughts, folks? Chat, I'm coming to you for support here. Be there for me in my hour of need. I just want to paint, and I want to paint tomorrow. I'm going to paint a pretty picture, and I hope I'm not poisoned. Any preference on George, Hursty, Argelius, or Nexus? Who do we want to confirm? Who do we want to find out is evil? Argelius has been very quiet. Hursty has claimed king to us. George C has claimed sweetheart. Nexus we don't have a claim for, but they seemed willing to die, and I think Nexus is probably good in that world. Maybe the chef, maybe the minstrel. Any thoughts? Chat? Any preference on questions? I think either way we have to use it tomorrow to confirm things. If it is, or at least 2 or 3 people evil. The problem there is I think we've killed an evil, and I think there's only 2 evils left. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Chongongus. There we go. Oh, thank you for your lovely message in chat. I think we check if Hursty's good, because if Hursty's good, Hursty's just the king. If Hursty's evil, then it's Hursty, Hob, George. Either way, I don't think Hursty's going to be holding the baby tonight. There's not been any messages between Hursty and George that I could see. There's a lot of messages going between JP and Lucifer, but I think that might just be good messages. Argelius. So this is where you can see the cogs going in my mind, right? Argelius has been very quiet, possibly not evil, possibly just hiding their role, possibly the other sailor claim, but again, if Hursty's evil, Argelius is evil, then there's not been a lot of communication between them, which makes me think that Argelius and George are potentially the evil team between Hursty. Either way, I think we can narrow this down very quickly. I don't know. Let's see.
Good morning, everybody. JC died in the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sticking with your claim, JC?
There goes that world.
Okay. Who did you pick?
Hello.
Just in case it wasn't obvious, I am the chambermaid.
Yeah, I thought so. That's fine.
Just check, just in case.
I think I'm going to ask my question today, and I'm just going to flat out ask, is such and such a person good? and I think we just get confirmation that way.
You know, what actually might be even better, because I'm going to choose to trust you. I would ask if Lucifer is the preacher.
Ooh.
Because if Lucifer is the preacher, then we can trust him, and if not,
yeah,
then they're evil, and that will solve a lot of worlds, I think.
The problem there is that Lucifer's in a noble ping with who I think is a confirmed DA, so it feels like maybe a bit of a waste. Maybe.
But even like knowing the role helps, like, because I worry that Lucifer's
politician
pulling the wool over my eyes.
Lucifer
or
could just be
something.
politician, yeah.
Politician, that's a good shout as well. So that's what I would be worried about. But if you can think of a better question, obviously it's your question. I would 100% go with that.
I feel like checking that left side. I mean, the thing is, so if we can work out if Lucifer is good and is the preacher, if I get a no, that means that Lucifer's probably the politician. That means that George sees lying about their role as well. So actually, yeah, that's a really good point. It's a really good question. I'm going to crowdsource it. I'm going to speak to Mia and Mike. I've not spoken to Mike yet, but I need to speak to Mike as well. I think that would be really beneficial to know, actually. Yeah, okay. We have a semblance of a plan. The fallback might be I'm just going to check if one of the people on the left-hand side is good and just do it that way.
Yeah.
But
And I would just make sure to not out that Lucifer is the preacher, or that's the role, or even maybe that you're going to something, but...
yeah, absolutely.
Well, they can't get targeted anyway, so it's probably fine, but...
Cool.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Right.
Evil and only one player died. So me, it's just
yes.
Yep.
Mike.
Hello.
Mia. Hello. I'm the artist, by the way. I've still not used it. I'm going to use it today.
My specific evil team at the minute is Hob, Nexus, Hursty.
Okay.
I was going to suggest outsiders.
Yeah, unless George is the minion and one of the other two is the politician.
So Lucifer could be the politician as well, is the worry that I've got in that world.
I think I trust Lucifer.
Have you got a claim from Lucifer?
Yes.
So do I. Not
also
directly,
begins with P.
but through JP.
I have Lucifer's hard claim.
Which is why I think that Lucifer could be the politician. So I was going to ask, so I've got two potential questions. One is go and check if Hursty's evil specifically and just do it that way, or check if Lucifer is the role that they've claimed, not.
You could check if George and Meeming are the outsiders.
Yeah, that's a third idea.
If I check Lucifer and I get a yes on the role that they are, then that confirms them and they can use that role to pick, if that makes sense. If I get a no, that means that George is probably lying and Lucifer is probably the politician in that world, is what I'm thinking.
And then at that point, George is a minion.
Yeah. George is a minion.
Do you have a claim for Nexus, by the way? I don't have a claim for Nexus.
No, I don't. I'm assuming
I'm assuming Gossip at this point, because people are still going on about a Gossip kill.
Yeah, true.
He was the only person who gossiped.
Do you remember what the gossip was yesterday for them?
Oh no, God,
I didn't even hear him gossip. All I heard was George go, "Wow, Nexus gossip."
Yeah, because Nexus was in a chat for some other stuff.
But I thought they have to be public statements.
It's public enough in that George reiterated the gossip.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No, that's
what you reckon?
The rules of the game.
Just to confirm, George, Nexus gossiped yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to use it and check if Lucifer is the role that they're claiming.
All right, we'll leave you to it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Does that sound alright, or is that a terrible idea?
Yep. I think it works.
It works.
I think we know who the evil team is then, I guess, unless one of the others is a politician. Yeah.
If Lucifer is the role they're claiming, then the problem then is that George could still be a minion and like Nexus could be the politician or Hurst could be the politician.
Yeah. Either way, though, it helps. I think
if you asked if Meeming and George were the outsiders and you get a no, then we just kill George because we know he's a minion.
Yeah. Or I could, in that world, I could just ask: Is George a minion and is memeing an outsider? No, because that's what we think
But
it
then-
is.
then
how-
it's like
if-
the other way
if-
round, maybe.
If
Like what if
George,
George is the outsider and memeing
if George
as
is
a minion?
holding the little monster, would he still register as a minion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Register as both. Oh.
I think just ask what you think's best.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks
I'll
both.
leave it there.
Georgia, if you can stick around. Hello. I've realised I'm in an ad break. Oh well, if you can wait 30 seconds, I'll.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fine.
Cool. I'll speak to JC in the meantime. I'll bring him in. Hey, JC.
Hey, Arif.
Hello.
Sorry for butting in. I just
Absolutely fine.
really, really want to talk to you so much.
Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long.
Yeah.
It's been a day, 2 days, possibly. Yeah.
I want to know your feeling on Lucifer. I know Lucifer's feeling on you. The reason I'm asking is we were world building and realised that the fact that memeing is still alive points towards Hob potentially being good.
So my question. So I'm.
Hello.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't realise Mia was still here.
Oh. What?
You invited me. Are we having a big four-way conversation or not?
No, I
don't mind.
I just wanted to speak to Mia.
I don't mind Michael Mia being in here, but if you want to have a private chat, then that's fine too.
I'm going to go to the potion shop, Mia.
The only thing that I was going to say the same thing. Okay, fine, but all right. See, they already know the thing that I was going to ask. So I'm the artist. I'm going to use my question today. I was genuinely going to probably use it on asking if Lucifer is the role that they're claiming, because I think that helps a lot. Either then they're evil, or they're an outsider. They're the politician, and then George is evil. One of the. I think it clears up a lot knowing what Lucifer is. So. Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I've come around to the idea that Hob is telling the truth. Just on the grounds that memeing's still alive. I think if we'd killed the DA, then I think the Plague Doctor would have died.
George would have had every reason to kill the Plague Doctor there. Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, the fact that memeing's still alive, I think that means Hob's good, which means that if Mia is telling the truth and got solar pings, then one of you and Lucifer is evil.
Yeah.
But there's also a world where Mia is poisoned or evil as well.
Yeah, I mean, the annoying thing there is I'm always going to be pointing at Lucifer. I mean, my artist question is going to be specifically focused on Lucifer anyway. So if we actually think it's better for me to use it elsewhere and then just die for it, I'm happy to do that as well. I'm happy to die today anyway. I'm going to have used it, so I don't really mind.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll get out your hair, and
Cool.
whatever you ask, you can ask it.
Sounds good.
Cheers, Arif.
Thanks. So, George, here we go. It's been a long time coming, but I'm going to finally use my artist question. Let's hope I'm not drunk or poisoned. I'm going to ask, is Lucifer the preacher?
Is Lucifer the preacher? No.
Bloody hell. All right, thanks.
Thank you. Alright, a mechanical keyboard with some good clicks.
Click, clack, clicky, clack, clack.
Can I ask a storyteller question, George? Sorry, publicly.
Yes, gosh, can maybe.
Can you sink a little monster kill into a soldier?
The little monster can target a soldier and then there be no death in the night because the soldier is safe from the demon.
Okay.
I thought you couldn't do that because the little monster says a player dies each night, rather than you're choosing a player.
Yeah, a player dies each night. A player has to die each night.
I've seen it run both ways, and I run it the way that they can choose a player, or they can choose a soldier.
We got to get rid of the soldier then, in my opinion. The soldier's an outsider then. We got to get rid of them.
Memeing, I'd much rather just go for evil candidates, buddy.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, based off Argenius' interaction, isn't Argenius a member of the evil team, essentially?
Can we just... Arif has his hand up. Can we hear what Arif has to say?
Yeah, so for those who weren't aware, I'm the artist. I've just asked my question. I got to know, for those people that know what question I was going to ask, I'm perfectly happy to die here.
Did you ask the one...
The one about the specific player being a specific character, and I got a no. So
no.
that makes me think that they're an outsider, and someone else is George, who's claiming to be an outsider, isn't an outsider, or they could be the minion in in that world, and oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Hob is maybe good. So
Can
yeah.
Yeah,
we
what
quickly talk about which player we're talking about
if
here?
you
'Cause
were
I feel like this is
poisoned?
helpful for a lot of people, but not for others.
Yes.
So I'll just quickly ask Grumman to quieten that. Say that if you want to do gossips, also raise your hand, and nominations will be open in a minute.
For those people who know what my question is it worth just outing that question?
I think that's the only way to get the votes
Yeah,
for an execution.
So I asked specifically if Lucifer is a townsfolk role that I've heard has been claimed to a couple of dead players, and I got a no. If there is a sailor that's drank with me, now is the time to tell me, please.
Both,
Sailor's dead.
both Sailor and Philo Sailor are dead.
Okay. As Nexus is currently the only one with their hand, I'll take their hand up for the gossip. Oh, I presume it's a gossip?
Yeah, I'm going to gossip that both Lucifer and Mia are minions.
Okay.
Are nominations open?
Yes.
I think Marionette.
You would like to nominate Nexus?
Mia nominates Nexus. Tell us why.
So their gossiping has been somewhat rather targeted at me at the minute. I've spoken to a few people who think that Nexus is certainly a minion, quite possibly holding the baby today.
Hi, Puff Duck.
So I think this is a fairly decent kill. There is also another world where George is evil. Happy to go after that. I think that world then is I'm poisoned Night 1, JC is spy, Lucifer is something else, and George is a minion. Yeah.
Okay. Nexus, your defense.
Happy to die if it clears worlds, but I think Mia's a better kill today because the information that I've been getting through my gossiping, yes, I'm the gossip. The information I've been getting through my gossips pretty much proves down pat that either one of Arif, Mimi, or Lucifer is the spy, or Mia is just lying. So I'll be nominating Mia after this, most likely.
So can I just add to this? Nexus has assured me they were trying to guarantee a kill tonight to prove they are the gossip. Gossiping that Mia and Lucifer are minions is unlikely to get a kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, it could be true, and I'll rescind my accusation, but that's like one of them
I
maybe.
think Nexus is the
but
assassin
both
currently
is
holding
very,
the
very
baby,
difficult.
and I want to kill Nexus today.
Well, my response to that is I'm going off of what Arif has said.
Yeah.
Because Arif has information to say that Lucifer isn't a townsfolk and therefore could be a minion and potentially holding
It isn't
baby.
a specific townsfolk that I've heard.
Yeah, in which case that falls apart a little bit, but fair enough.
Okay.
I just think Mia's evil anyway, so I think that was a decent gossip from where I was looking at the time, but if people don't think that I am trustworthy, kill me off now, not later.
Okay. There would be a minimum of 4 votes required to be up if you want to put Nexus on the block.
I want to put my hand up.
I would still rather kill either me or Lucifer today.
Is there
Arif, I believe that you're the Marionette, which is why I'm voting for Nexus.
There is a possibility that is an option. I'm not going to lie. There is also an option. Lucifer could be either a minion or the politician. If Lucifer's the politician, then we have
If
to.
I'm the politician, Arif is evil.
If I'm the Marionette, I think Nexus would have told me. Arif will nominate Lucifer.
Arif nominates Lucifer. Tell me why.
Sorry.
I'm purely basing this on my artist question. Lucifer, if you are the role that you have hard claimed to a couple of the dead players that I've spoken to, then I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm poisoned. Maybe I'm the Marionette, but I don't think so. I think I've got sober and healthy information because it lines up with the noble information here as well. If we think Hob is good and was just the sailor or the philo sailor, if you're lying about your role, I think now is the time to come out with it. But I don't think you are who you say you are.
I have lied to 3 players across this game. I just told 1 player I lied to today the truth. And I told Mike the truth on day 2 after I lied to him on day 1, and Hursty does not know the truth about me. I haven't talked to George. So everybody but Hursty and George, unless they've heard it through the grapevine, know what I am. Of which I believe that you're the Marionette, and I think Nexus is currently holding that monster, and I currently want Nexus dead. However, you've read good to me throughout the game, So I think that if you're good and not the marionette, you were poisoned last night.
If I'm the
I
marionette,
failed
I
to hit the
specifically
poison.
don't know, so there is that as well.
I know. There's also a world that I don't want to explore where me as Night One poisoned and Hop hasn't told me yet. I'm scared. Please help.
Oh, can I? Oh yeah, little monster. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucifer.
I would still rather go after, like I said, either me or Lucifer today to clear up this world.
Yeah.
2 of my 3 members of the evil team are voting on this.
I agree as well.
Okay. Lucifer, can I just ask, why do you think Nexus is holding the baby?
I don't know. It's vibe. It's gut instinct.
Okay.
It's vibe.
Because
don't
the
worry
reason that
about-
worries me is that, so I've spoken to somebody who has a chambermaid 1 on Arif and Lucifer from night 1.
Yeah.
And if Arif is a sober artist, then that means Lucifer is lying and a picking minion who particularly wants that Nexus dead today specifically.
No, Lucifer's claimed a role that would fit with a 1.
Yeah, but if Arif is sober and Lucifer is not that thing, then Lucifer is a picking minion.
Or the spy.
I think we're getting a bit away from the nomination at this point, so
And
the
I
countdown.
did.
4 to tie, 5 to die.
And I think in that world you're accusing me of being the DA.
I have a rules question.
Probably.
If the marionette would wait to use the ability they believe they had, would it trigger the chambermaid?
Yes.
Yes, they've
Same
waited
as
for the ability.
Yeah, got it. Right.
It's weird that Nexus stopped
2
voting
is
on
not
me.
enough.
Right? This is weird. I don't like this anymore.
Like this at all.
My concern is that
Do people still? Sorry.
I can. Sorry, I
still
can.
Sorry, Matt. You go.
Sorry. I can see a world where Lucifer is like the DA, Nexus is the assassin, and maybe JC is the spy, or maybe Arif is the marionette.
There is no poisoning for Mia to get me and Arif from the Noble Ranks.
Yeah, okay, so that wouldn't
nominations,
I guess.
Do people want me to nominate one of Mia or Arif, or are we happy leaving it here?
I think you had your chance to guarantee a gossip kill and didn't, so...
Yeah, no, absolutely fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. You can kill me if you want.
Yeah, ignore what I said about Arif. I think it would be Lucifer, Nexus, and then...
I think this clears up the marionette world. I mean, I hope I'm not the marionette.
Final
Nexus
calling.
should have told me.
I know, and
So
Arif,
close
if
the
you want
day
Marionette,
in
I would have told
5,
you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Nexus is executed and dies. Off you go to sleep.
Executed.
See, I'm not gunning for someone I've DA protected.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that one now. Thank you.
Nexus executed and doesn't die. Hold up. Wait a minute.
It would have been really funny if that did happen, to be fair.
Yeah, in
Can I ask a
fairness.
rules question, please, everyone?
Yes, can you?
Are you running King as equal to or
Yes.
greater than? Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
the King should get info tonight.
Oh,
Cool.
King starts getting information tonight then.
Oh,
Still
I
wants
hate
this.
that the person.
Well, Mia, you know what
claiming
to do.
King knows that now. So
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Yeah.
Let's close the window.
I will say, if the king gets anything other than like a confirmed townsfolk at this point, I would be very shocked if they get that the first night.
yeah.
What confirmed townsfolk do we have?
Sorry, I mean a confirmed good stuff. Not for me.
What confirmed
When
good
you're not using your mic, Nexus, please.
Sorry, I should have muted before I went to click.
Yes,
the window.
yes, you should have. It was
I'm not
very loud.
entirely convinced that we have any confirmed good players at this point.
Yeah,
I feel I'm
Yeah.
confirmed by outside account.
I think me
Right,
and
you
so
could be a
did
poli-
for claiming
you could be a
on
politician.
day one.
I think
Memeing.
Then I'm still good, right?
I think that memeing
Meme assets.
not being dead points to Hob being good as well.
Yeah. Agreed.
I will again point out that they don't necessarily get to pick.
No, but I think if Hob was evil, the Plague Doctor dying there makes sense.
Yeah,
to,
it would
to
balance
bolster
it out.
Yeah, especially so early in the game.
And especially if Hob was the DA.
Yeah.
Well, no one survived execution since I died.
Hob, no,
Funny
stop
that.
it. Or this
Really?
other way.
Do you
You
want
have to go
help
the other way.
yourself, Hob?
Look,
Sorry, I can't help it.
there's an evil between
Please.
me and Lucifer and Hob, right? In that world, we should kill all three of us. I don't know why we
Or
haven't.
Mia as well.
Because the other two are good unless one's a spy, right?
Pretty much.
Because
Well,
And in my
we should-
opinion, Lucifer
Guys.
is most likely to be the good one there.
What if?
wow.
Oh no, I was going to say what if Lucifer's the marionette, but that doesn't work with
No.
Mia's
I'm the
verbal
marionette.
unless-
or just-
the hell?
unless
Be
Mia was
dead.
poisoned.
I mean,
Or hear me out. Mia could be evil as well.
I'm always on board with those kind of worlds.
I think there are so many worlds that we can make with like 4 or 5 out of the current 6 players alive being evil.
Yep.
So I don't think we're any closer to getting a soul.
Yeah, Lucifer has to be a minion.
There is one person
I'm
that I
not
don't
a
think is evil,
minion.
and even then they could still be the marionette.
I
Mike,
guess
is
you-
your steward thing still alive?
No, and I don't even think they're good necessarily.
Interesting.
I will say it would have been an interesting choice. My steward ping was JC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh,
Damn it, I should have picked Mike. Night one.
Which I personally thought was a weird choice.
JC spy? Question mark.
Well, that is a world trying to make work.
Yeah.
JC died
I
at
don't-
night, right?
Hang on, JC. Hang
Yeah.
on, JC spot. No,
Yeah.
that doesn't work. You died
JC
night 1,
was
night 2. You died night 2. You can't be the marionette.
Night 3, wasn't it? Because
Don't worry, Mia did try.
Yeah, in a world where Mike is my marionette, then 2/3 of the evil team has been killed by the little monster in the first 2 nights the little monster can kill.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's just ignore that one.
I was
Yeah,
definitely
fair.
the monster.
The world in which I'm a spy mechanically can work, but I don't know why I played the game the way I did day 1 if I was the spy.
I just don't know why you got killed the night before.
I also think a JC spy would probably try to claim a slightly more damaging drinking target on the night of his death than Mia.
However, had claimed to me that they were going to only pick people who had already got information and weren't going to get more.
That's probably fair.
So, if Meaning and George are the 2 outsiders, that means Lucifer is a minion off the artist info.
I'm not a minion.
But if Lucifer is the politician, that means one of Meaning or George is a minion.
Well, Lucifer being a politician would require Arif to be a waking minion on night 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a chambermaid info?
It's the chambermaid info.
That's very true.
I've
I
hard
have
claimed
not
artist
considered that.
to
So I think
everyone. I think.
Lucifer has to be the poisoner or the DA or
Or
the
the
spy.
Spy.
or assassin, right?
Assassin doesn't wait night 1.
Oh, that's true.
Good morning, good morning. Memeing died in the night.
Oh well, that's fun.
Yeah, that makes.
I
very clever.
see.
Nexus is evil. Hello.
Hello. Did you ask if Lucifer was the preacher?
Yes.
So preacher's the role I was given.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
What's gone on here then? Am I poisoned? I mean, either way, I think we kill me to clear up that world, or we go after someone that we think is holding the baby. I'm perfectly happy to die. That's weird, though.
I mean, Lucifer told me they were the minstrel, which would... Because when we executed Hob, the day after that, you asked your question, right?
Mm-hmm. That's weird. Very weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I might try and speak to Lucifer and see what they're actually if they're still claiming it, or if they're going back to minstrel, and that could clear up that.
Because if I'm sober and healthy, there has to be a living preacher somewhere.
Yeah. Shit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. I've not. Yeah, this is the problem, right? I've not even got a claim from Argelius. I need to get a claim from him as well. Oh, we need to figure this out.
Memeing was talking about what we should do to Argelius' role. I think it was last night or the night before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Argelius is that. Okay, Fair. Cool. All right. Thanks, Thirsty. That confuses me even more. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
If Plague Doctor Baron happened.
I have no idea what's going on.
I will say, if I'm now a marionette for sitting next to Arif after being killed in the night, I will be very annoyed.
Why am I suddenly your first Call of Evil player now? I'm really confused.
Because you are backing up Nexus. I died immediately after Nexus died in a Little Monster game.
I wasn't backing
I mean,
up
yeah,
Nexus.
that does kind of.
They're not going to kill the Plague Doctor if evil are stomping, are they?
I mean,
very quickly, just going back to your point, Memeing, I wasn't backing up Nexus. I was pushing on my information that I had. I brought out my information before the nomination on Nexus. I didn't specifically vote on Nexus because I thought Lucifer's the only evil that I can see, so therefore I need to go after my information. I'm also happy to die if we ever need to kill me, because I'm a spent Nexus now.
I will say also, apparently your information is what led Nexus to make that gossip, which was just flat out not really helpful.
Yeah, I think Nexus being evil makes sense now because you've just died, but I'm not evil in that world. Which is what I would say, right? I get it, but yeah, we can kill me whenever you want.
I mean, I'm not going to dead until final 3, but if I'm looking at kills, I'm looking at potentially Arif, potentially Lucifer, potentially Mia from my information.
I would also say I trust Lucifer from a meta standpoint, which is probably a bad idea. I distrust Hob, but Hob has not been outing evil as much as I would expect them to if they were evil killed immediately. And you're the third member of the ping.
Do you know what's really annoying, Memeing? So I've just spoken to the king, and I've got the king's claim, and it's in direct opposition to my information. So I think either the king and Lucifer are evil, or I'm evil. And
what, may I ask what the king ping is?
The king ping is specifically the role that I asked if Lucifer isn't.
Is not.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, sorry. I asked if Lucifer is this role, and I got a no.
Right.
And the king has apparently just seen that role in play.
So
unless it's elsewhere, but they've not come out with it.
Yeah.
Hello.
So interesting thing. Hersey just came to me and said that as the king, he got
Preacher. Yeah, exactly. I heard exactly the same thing. I am. Either they're both evil right? Or I'm evil, and I know I'm not. So,
and here's the question, right? Do we kill Lucifer today? Because I feel like he's probably not holding the baby after yesterday, but Hursty is sort of both giving me that king information, but then trying to clear Lucifer, but then also like we should kill Lucifer today, right? I'm like. So I almost wonder if Hursty's the kill today.
Yeah, because Lucifer would be DA protected in that world if Lucifer is the DA. If Lucifer's the DA, Lucifer could just be the poisoner, and that's why all this shenanigans have happened. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and also like I told Hursty, I go, yeah, your information is at odds with the artist question. I said, so I feel like you could just be poisoned either by the Plague Doctor's shenanigans or just like you said, a poisoner.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I feel like if I was Lucifer, I would DA protect myself, or if I was DA, I would protect Lucifer.
Yeah.
And I certainly would not give the baby to Lucifer unless I could DA protect him. So I almost feel like we probably go after Hursty.
But yeah, like you said, Hursty could just be poisoned now by the Plague Doctor poisoning. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe just some context, please.
I can't build. I can't.
I'm getting to a lot of teams with 2 in it, and I'm struggling to get teams with 3 that I like.
Yeah.
I can throw a couple of worlds out if anyone's interested.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Either. So please don't shout out and go, "No, it's not me," while I'm doing this, because these are just strictly.
This is hypothetical vibes.
No. I know what some of you like. So one world could be Lucifer Nexus, and then either Argilius, Hursty, or JC as a spy.
No, it's not me.
Another one is Arif could be. I believe Arif is what they think they are, but they could be a marionette to Nexus with either Argilius, Hursty, or JC. Or I know just for the people that think Mia is evil, I don't necessarily think Mia is evil. It could be Mia.
Sorry,
Nexus,
like just a second.
and one of
Twitch,
the others.
can you clip that, please?
Twitch, clip it.
No one
Clip it. Mike on the record said that Mia is good.
I've been quite outspoken in my belief that you're actually good in this game, Mia.
Yeah, I think
I
it's really hard for me to see Mia and Nexus on the same team.
Yeah.
And I think if Mia is evil, I think her noble pings probably do have an evil player in them. And so
Mia's been on board with me killing Nexus since the start. My one world I threw out was, I can't remember exactly how. I think it was Lucifer as the poisoner, Nexus as the assassin, and then potentially JC as a spy, or Hursty as a spy, or Argilius as a spy, something like that. Because that would, if Lucifer is the preacher, that works for the chambermaid. Nexus, the assassin, makes up for JP's death, and then there's another one somewhere under the radar. I don't necessarily think there's a DA, because in the world that either Lucifer or Arif are evil, Hob is just the good philosopher sailor, and saved himself.
In that specific world as well, I mean, I think, Mike, I think you're bang on the money. I think either I'm a marionette or Lucifer is evil. I've heard of potential king information that is in opposition to my information today. I think if the king is good, they are specifically plague doctor poisoned. Hold on 1 second. I think they're specifically plague doctor poisoned in that world. And I'm leaning towards them being good. I'm perfectly happy to die whenever you want to kill me. Be it today, be it tomorrow, be it in Final 3. If it's in Final 3, then I'm good and we've lost. But I would still advocate for either the execution of Lucifer today or the execution of someone else that we think is holding the baby if Lucifer is the DA. If they're not, if they're the poisoner, then we kill Lucifer.
Arif, the Plague Doctor ability does not act until the next time the minion ability George gains acts. So it would have had to have...
the Night Order.
So then, no, they cannot be Plague Doctor poisoned. Yes, they can be poisoned by an alive poisoner.
It could also now be a marionette as well. Because that
By
happens
that,
immediately.
what I'm guessing is Hursty learnt my role, and Hursty got a different role from me because I lied to Hursty yesterday because I thought Hursty was evil.
Lucifer, are you the preacher?
Just a reminder, folks, that Tom,
I lied to
nuns
Hursty
are
yesterday. I lied to Hob. I lied to Mike. Those are 3 players I've lied to in this game. I told
I
everybody
asked if you were the preacher.
Can I just very quickly, if the king is claiming to have learned preacher, Lucifer, you said you've been pretty public about it, so
yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure it was outed yesterday in town.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I also slept.
Also,
which is
we need to be careful that just because there might not have been a DA to begin with, there might now be a DA because of the Plague Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one's DA today.
No.
Yes, we don't know whether
I would know.
We might have to worry about it
if I was
tomorrow.
holding the.
Pretty much, we think there's an assassin. There could be a spy, but there won't be any effects until tomorrow, so we can't say for sure.
If I
no, a spy would trigger at the spy triggers at the end of the night, doesn't it? So a spy would know the Grim.
Yeah.
I'm going to nominate Lucifer.
George C nominates Lucifer. Tell us why.
I'm still turning this over in my head as to whether I actually think Lucifer is evil. What I'm mostly thinking about here is the possible poisoner/king interactions. Like, if we think that, so if Lucifer is evil based on the Chamberlain information, they're probably like they're a picking minion, which is like either poisoner or DA, and the king seeing Lucifer's claimed role makes it more likely a poisoner, I think. So, I think probably one of Lucifer and Arif is evil. And I think maybe this is more helpful for seeing what happens to the king after we do it. But even then, I'm still really in 2 minds about it. So I guess see what everyone wants to do.
Lucifer.
I've actually had to think about worlds where I'm a marionette and I physically can't make one. So I can't build it for me to be evil and me not to be aware of it. I have asked Hob a million times whether I'm the marionette today. I actually believe there is worlds where Arif is good, and there is a living poisoner elsewhere, and Arif was poisoned. Because I want to believe he's good, but he can just be a marionette. I think a living poisoner would probably either be Argelius. Probably
no
Argelius.
I have no idea.
Argelius or Hursty.
Yeah, and Hursty backing me up make me look more sus. Makes sense.
If it's not you.
You did. I am trying. Yeah, it would be Argilius or Hursty, right? That poisoned Arif on that day to get a no on me.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could just be evil.
I mean, I know the colour we're talking, and I know it's blue, but I know you guys can't see that.
You're reading so good.
Okay then.
It's because
3
I
is the
am
magic
good.
number.
Oh, I know.
So, run in the vote.
Arif, I've talked to you day one first chat, and you've saw read me as evil instantly. You should know whether or not I'm evil right now.
Out of this one.
The fact
The thing is, I just read Hob as so good, but I also read Mia as good, and I read Lucifer.
Out evil to me today.
Excellent socials, Mike.
I read Lucifer more evil than the other two. And it might be wrong. I might be doing a match.
George, is there any reason why you didn't vote there, considering you nominated?
Yeah, like, as I say, I was still kind of trying to math it out, and I guess like Lucifer really is increasingly striking me as somebody who believes what they're saying, and I thought it was more interesting to see what happens if I don't vote, and like it's sitting at 2. Does anyone try to jump on it if I don't vote?
I was willing to vote.
So Town, we're throwing around. Sorry, Mike. We're throwing around worlds where Argelius could be a poisoner, but I also was speaking to Mike, and they maybe want Hursty. Is there any preference between Town of which 2 of them we want dead?
No
I want to see what
Either are a valid poisoner for me.
I almost think keep Hursty alive to see what Hursty gets, and then go from there.
Can I just say, in terms of if people think I'm the poisoner that went for Arif and I think, spoke on day 1. I had no idea if Arif had used his ability, and I've not asked that since. I've not asked Arif when they plan to use it or anything like that. So if I was a poisoner that hit Arif on the day that they used the question, that's a hell of a lucky pick.
Which is why I think they're
Argelius.
Mia nominates Argelius.
I think it's entirely possible. The first player I told I was the creature was the poisoner.
Sorry, Lucifer. It doesn't matter, Lucifer, because you would act before the poisoner. People are throwing around worlds where Argelius is the poisoner. I haven't actually spoken to Argelius at all this game, so I have 0 social read on them. I think there's an evil in the Noble Pings, but I think at this point it would be suicide for evil to potentially give the baby to someone in the Noble Pings. I think we want to look outside them right now.
Okay, Argelius, your defense.
I am the soldier. I started as a soldier. I remained a soldier. I got told by Lucifer they were the preacher. I suggested they pick me as the preacher in case they were worried that I might be a minion. Don't know if they did or not. Never had a chance to talk to them again. I'm pretty sure. I've been pretty sure since day 1 that I'm going to make it into final 3 because there's no real need to execute me, and I'm probably not going to get killed by the assassin or poisoned, killed by the little monster. So I've just been trying to build a grim here. I'm fine getting executed. That's about it. Anything else?
Who was your first chat with, Argelius? Do you remember?
My first chat was with Lucifer because both my neighbors left me.
Okay. Because there's no snitch claim, and there are very, very few double claims, and the double claims that have been resolved fairly quickly. So the only person I feel has been caught out on claims is Hob, which I think means there's definitely already a spy in play.
Okay.
So I'm fine killing Argelius here because I feel that's such a safe bluff, regardless. Like, they don't need a spy to claim soldier, right? You just claim soldier and fall back on a powerful role later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
3 is your magic number.
I wouldn't even say Hob got caught on a claim, really. Hob was just the philosopher. Like,
Hob stuff shouted evil to me in whispers today.
Of course I did.
And it's a bit, but you're messing with my head, Hob.
Pay attention
Right.
to voting here.
Yeah,
even if he
Always enough.
even if he did Lucifer, I'm not gonna like think someone's
I know.
evil based off
I
a
know.
private conversation that you've
I
had.
know. I know. I'm just
Because by the
meant to be
same
aware of
token,
it.
Mia said I was the marionette on day one, but it doesn't mean I'm going to
Big
kill
mood.
Mia.
I think I didn't say you as a marionette.
It might have been day 2.
No, I think I.
How many evil players are dead, do we think?
Maximum
I
one.
think
Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
And
one.
4 of the 6 people voted on me.
Mine has 2.
Okay.
I think memeing is good.
That should clear me.
AP is good.
If I
I'm
don't hear
good.
another nomination, I'll close the 85.
Argelius nominates Mia.
Achilles nominates me.
Potential for 2.
Out of the alive people, I think Mia is the most suspicious. Either way, roll doesn't really do anything right now. I'd rather Mia die than me. I'm fine dying. Just want to hear what Tom thinks.
Yes, I'm also happy to die here, but I think votes are going to make it difficult.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
4 to tie. 5 to kill Mia instead.
I will say,
I
think
will make a tie if need be.
I think there's too much going on in that top right corner for Mia to be evil.
That's fair.
Like, there's too much.
Whoa! Don't tie it, Mia.
Yeah, don't tie it.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry.
There's too much drama going on
That's
in that top right
interesting.
3
corner.
is not enough.
Yeah. I'm happy with this now.
Yeah. Unless I'm the marionette. Nexus, please tell me.
I don't think you're the marionette, Arif. I think you're poisoned right now. I think you're
And
poisoned.
closing the day then in 5.
That
Okay.
still doesn't work with the chambermaid info.
3.
Why doesn't it?
Because both Arif and Lucifer were happy letting Argelius die there and not tying. One of them has to be evil.
Scarlet Woman.
Argelius is
No,
executed.
not
if I was- not if
and
I was-
Arif is evil as
dies.
marionette.
Off you go to sleep.
Oh.
Well, the chambermaid info says that one of them woke up. So.
Right.
Yes, I'm claiming I woke.
Yeah,
I
Lucifer's
guess
claiming
Arif-
they woke.
Oh shit! I misread the preacher. My bad. Sorry.
Hypothetically,
My bad.
Arif could have been poisoned.
Yeah, but that's a lucky snipe, right?
So Nexus used their dead vote there.
Well, if there's a
Right.
spy, they'd know that you had used it and could have said
So-
no,
Oh, yeah,
just
true.
in case.
I don't think there's any world that Nexus isn't evil to me here. So I think what's happened is that I've given a Scarlet Woman ability somewhere and Nexus was not informed because only the minion who received it was informed. That's why they tried to lift off Argelius, who was holding the baby. Possibly.
Sorry, say
Right,
that again.
okay.
So some minion somewhere has caught the Scarlet Woman token from my death. Nexus was not informed for some reason. Argelius was holding the baby. That's why Nexus tried to lift.
I can see that.
It doesn't
That
really
would point
help.
towards Arif not being. That would point towards Arif being good because
Yeah.
if Arif could easily have whispered it to Nexus.
And just to clarify, George, when a minion catches another ability, the king wouldn't see that, would they? They would just know their starting role. Because they're not that
As far as I'm
character, they just
aware,
have that ability added.
It's also worth asking the marionette if they catch the spy ability or the Scarlet Woman ability, then they get informed of that, don't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Which means
Interesting.
that in practice, it's kind of impractical to give the marionette another minion's ability because it would just out that they are the marionette.
Oh, the
Yeah,
plague
unless
The
evil
only
would
living
be.
minion.
Because it outs they're a minion.
bugs me that the Plague Doctor's not on the Night Order to know the exact wording of how that's said.
It's immediate, I think.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
plague
but-
is in the night order as when the demon acts or when the thing that kills them acts.
Yeah, but most things that have a that trigger on a death would still say, like a poppy grower, I think, is still on
The
the.
reason for them
Night Order.
having a place in the Night Order is as a reminder. It's
Yeah.
not that they act at that place in the Night Order.
Like, I think the poppy grower has a place in the Night Order list to remind you to
Yes.
tell everyone. Like, I thought
yeah.
that it might be on there to be like, hey, everyone, tell the minion that they've got a new ability.
I guess the only time that would happen is if a jinx comes into play, so it's not specifically the Plague Doctor's ability that's causing that.
Yeah, but
It shouldn't be on the night order.
basically, I just
But
wanted
yeah,
to
it's
see how it tells the storyteller to run it. As in, like, does it say, like, show them this token, then show them the thing? You know? You know, like in the descriptions, it'll be like, show
yeah.
this
I'm not
character
sure. Yeah.
selected you token, and then another
There's
token.
no you have this ability card, is there? So
Yeah.
I
So
think you
it's
just
like,
show them Plague Doctor,
yeah.
then
And
an
then,
ability.
yeah, I
Yeah,
assume
you'd
that's
say like
how it is.
this character selected you, Plague Doctor, and then the new minion ability you have.
Yeah. I would assume it's that, and not just.
We're not the marionette here, right? We can't be. Because Nexus would know. Because we neighbor Nexus. Right? Right, chat? Oh my god. I know. It's... Everything in my mind is pointing to Lucifer. But I don't know. They're reading so good. Hursty seeing Preacher is interesting. George is probably just the sweetheart. Mia is probably just the noble. Where is it? Marionette Jinx with the Plague Doctor is... It was there. The Marionette Neighbours... this one, if the demon has... Oh, let's listen.
Good morning, everyone. Except Lucifer.
Huh.
Yeah, so I think Arif's just evil here.
Yeah,
I'm happy with
probably
that.
right.
No, I'm not.
But we can't
We're
execute
at
now,
4.
Town. We're at 4.
Oh, that's fun.
Hursty,
Yeah.
what did you learn?
I can see Arif doing his "what do I do now" face.
Poisoner.
You learned Poisoner. So...
That, and it's alive characters.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's interesting.
And
Because
unfortunately, if Hursty is actually the king, I think the only alive poisoner is Mia.
Yeah.
If Mia is the poisoner, Mia did not get the poison last night.
I don't know if Mia would claim Noble as a poisoner. Like, poison is like one of the most valuable things to keep alive for the evil team.
Yeah.
That you don't want to just throw away.
Sorry, was that a Freudian slip there? Because you just said "ah." If Mia was our poisoner.
A
Mia was
poisoner.
a poisoner.
Meaning
Okay,
it's
I heard
called, meaning it's called having an accent.
I can't be the poisoner, theoretically, right? Because of the chambermaid
Arif cannot be the
information.
poisoner, unless I am the politician.
Yeah.
Eric is either the assassin or what else?
The problem is, I don't know why Lucifer dies last night.
I don't know why.
Hello.
Hey, who knew that you were going to ask your question when you...
Did
did anybody have the plan?
Yeah, most people. I think I'd said I'm gonna wait and use it, but I tried to fake that out as I'm gonna wait to use it day 2. In actuality, I used it day 3. I think Lucifer dying there is either because Lucifer has sus on them, so why die there?
Yeah.
I think that helps the evil team, and I don't know who the...
If I trust you, it's got to be Mia. George is confirmed by outside account.
So it has to be Mia. Yeah, for me it's between you two, but I don't know who it is. And that's the problem.
So the world there is that Mia is the poisoner. Poisoned you when you asked your question, which is why you got no on Lucifer being the...
I think Mia
or Lucifer is just a marionette.
Mia is good, you know? I think Mia is good. I honestly do, and it's purely because of social. I think Mia is not playing in a way that makes her evil. Mia and Nexus, I think, are on opposite alignments. I don't know. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I wish I was dead. I wish I wasn't here for this.
In the game, read in the game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't have a death wish in real life, but I think me being alive complicates things, and that's a really bad thing because I'm just good. So that's the problem.
I can see a world where Hob, DA, Lucifer is actually the marionette.
They wouldn't wake though. Oh yeah, I guess they would if they were seen politician.
If they thought they were the preacher, they do wake.
Preacher, yeah.
Yeah. And for me, it's all just Mia.
Oh, if it's you, like I said earlier, you
George.
played a blinder.
I'm just the king, mate. If we're looking away from George,
if we're looking,
there's nothing backing either of us up, you or I.
I know. I want to hear what the chatter is in town and see if. Yeah. Cool. Cheers.
It's true. What if you became the marionette?
No, because my neighbours were dead.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
impossible.
think
you still have to be
Mia
next to
can have an
neighbours.
evil neighbor,
Yeah.
realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so basically, if Mia becomes the marionette, then Mia has to. Then one of Jake's
I
has to be
I
evil.
also haven't learned of a marionette, so I don't think there's a marionette. So I think
That's interesting.
that
Because
shoots down the Arif
Why,
world.
why would you have learnt of a
then
marionette?
who's evil in your pings if
Oh.
Arif isn't the marionette now?
If I'm not the marionette
Lucifer?
now,
It would have to be her.
Well, because for a long time I've had Hobber down as good for a while, and for me it was choosing between Arif and Lucifer as the evil in that ping. Lucifer dying overnight is.
Hello.
Very quickly to clue you in, because you and Hursty were off having a
Sure.
chat while it happened. Mia said that she is currently holding the baby as the noble.
What?
Yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know that. I'm going to let Hursty know as well. I didn't want to interrupt everyone else's chat to fill you in.
Yeah. Wonderful. Right. That's that's complicated things even more.
Yeah, it has a little bit. Anyway, enjoy.
Thanks.
If let's say there was,
Mia,
there was one.
Mia, were you told?
Sorry,
let JP.
Oh, sorry. I can't hear. The connection's shit.
So if there was only one evil alive, but they for some reason chose to give the baby to a good player, and we kill, and I'm not suggesting that we do this because it's 4, but if we killed that last remaining evil, we would just go to the final. We would lose anyway, right? Because the baby would kill.
Yeah.
Yes, we would lose anyway.
We get one kill exactly
dead minions would still wake up to pick a player to hold the baby.
Yeah.
And then okay.
Oh, hang on, I also have a storyteller question then. Wait.
Mia, I just asked that. You would be told there was a king and that there was a marionette.
But what if the king was poisoned? Then I wouldn't learn, right?
If the king was poisoned, they learned
Hursty
poisoner.
was the king. I also didn't learn that Hursty was the king. So it's.
Hello.
I believe you're good, and I believe you're
I
poisoned.
don't know. I don't know if this is framing me.
Arif.
You dying frames
Arif.
me. I'm in the
Arif.
tunnel. I'm in the tunnel.
Arif, I know you're in the tunnel the way that I'm normally in the tunnel with you. Okay, so my world currently has Mia as the poisoner. I think Mia is making a play when she is not holding the baby and there is another evil alive.
But
And I
who's
believe
the
that
other
other
evil?
evil might be George
Because Hursty
something.
sees poisoner.
Hursty sees poisoner. Yes, because Mia's preached. Hursty's on the truth.
So then it's Mia George?
Mia George works if we have a politician somewhere. And I think I can actually, if Meeming's a politician?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's
I think
figure
you're
it out.
good. That's my issue.
I
My
am
issue
good.
is
I am
believe
just
you're
good.
Yes,
I'm just
yes, I also
unraveling.
believe that you're good, right? And I believe, right, that now Hob is good. So I think Mia's normal pings are... I
No
think
BS,
Mia's
yeah.
evil. I think Nexus had a weird dead vote yesterday that I don't know whether or not is good or evil. I think it's evil, actually.
So then
Nexus
why is
the
Mia
assassin?
pushing on Nexus? Because they weren't holding the baby? Because Mia and Nexus are at odds.
Yeah, but that's... Nexus, like... Nexus
Spent
was sped by
assassin?
the time I preached them. Yeah. So, my world has Mia Poison and Nexus Assassin, and... I think Mia's actually holding Lot Monster and is currently Plague Doctor protected. Potentially.
Alright.
And there is another dead evil somewhere.
I
and
don't
I
know.
believe
I'm
that you're
gonna let Town solve it, because they're better at this than I am. No idea what's going on.
The question is, do we kill Mia today, or do we see what happens in the night and then kill tomorrow?
I think you are in final 4. And
Because
numbers
the
are
problem-
open immediately, but do feel free to keep chatting.
Question for people who can think through this better than I can. Can anyone make a viable Mia Nexus plus a player world?
Nexus voted on me?
Yeah, Nexus and Mia were at odds. I don't see
But
where they're
it's
both on the same
something
team.
They would do.
Is
I can see it. I can see it, but I don't think
Nexus
it will
weird
happen.
dead vote makes me think Nexus is evil. I want to
Oh,
believe
I'm
Earth is good.
Right, I mean,
Lucifer, it would probably be Mia, Nexus, Argilius, but in that world, Mia is currently a poisoner holding thingy
Who
trying
did
to
up
get
poison
us.
last
Yeah,
night
that doesn't
and
work
just
for
pushing
me
on Hursty?
because Mia is now openly claiming to have the baby, and in that world,
Yeah.
Mia is the only living evil, which is
I have the baby.
Old bloody move, Mia. Nice.
I did not learn a
Unless
marionette, and I did
there's a
not learn a king.
politician. Guys, unless there's a politician alive that's still holding the baby.
What about
Mia politician?
Mia politician.
Mia politician works
Oh
actually.
my god! If the
Guys,
plague
guys,
doctor's created
no.
one
Mia politician
Wait,
George.
no. That doesn't
Or
work.
no,
That
guys,
doesn't work.
Can
That's
we
not
can we be
Please,
clear?
calm down.
Please.
Yeah.
or just George is the politician and Mia is the poisoner, but George is holding the baby right now. That is a world.
Yeah.
That is a world.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mostly here, I think I want to sleep because I think
Oh, because Mia knew Aris would ask the
I find
question.
it really hard to believe that Mia is actually like a noble holding the baby here. I think Mia is more likely like lying to us in some capacity here. Either is evil with baby or is evil without. But I think we are much better off just taking the sleep here so that we don't act on whatever Mia is trying to psych us in or out of, because I don't think it makes sense.
I will say I do think Mia knew that Arif hadn't used his ability and knew that Arif wanted to use his ability.
That's why
Cool.
Mia poisoner works.
Oh, I don't like that.
Mia would like to nominate Mia, please. If
That
there
was
is
so
one.
Mia
Ooh,
nominates.
I don't like that.
Mia.
I am the noble. I am good. Last night I was woken and told that I'm holding the baby. I was not told of a marionette. I was not told of a king. Killing me here instantly wins the game for good, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. 2 is the magic number if you wish Mia to die.
I think we always sleep here. I think we have to.
Can I just say that if George is the sweetheart and George dies in the night, Arif is used, Mia is used, so it would probably poison Hursty as the king, and we get wrong information. But we're still not sure if we trust Hursty anyway.
Mia's the poisoner, just gonna poison me anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Hursty, last night, if you believe that I am the breacher, Mia was picked. So Mia could never have poisoned you.
But you're now dead, so they have
I know
to...
I'm now dead, but I'm saying that last night...
Lucifer.
You being poisoned last night doesn't make sense anyway.
Lucifer, can we get your preacher picks by any chance? I think that would...
My preacher picks in order are Mike, Hob, Nexus, George, Mia. In that order.
So Mia wouldn't have been preachered. It would have had
No.
one night of being preachered.
So
Only.
George could also be a poisoner there who was preached, which is why Hursty received the preacher, because they were seeing a legitimate preacher when George was not able to poison them, right? So that's also.
And then Mia's politician?
If
Mia's...
I don't think there's anything really ruling me out.
I will say Mia has been very on board with the world that George is a minion and there's a politician somewhere else. Mia was pushing that world that George is not is not an outsider, is a minion, and there is a politician elsewhere.
I love how chat are debating as to whether or not I'm a marionette, which I think is great. I think it's
you're good.
absolutely brilliant.
Arif, I did not learn that you are the marionette. So
Arif, you are
the
good.
Marionette.
Arif, you're good. You should be playing for the good team.
If I don't hear any other nominations, I will close the day in 5.
Nexus.
Arif, we need to talk first thing tomorrow.
JC, no.
3.
At this point, I
Arif,
think Arif is...
Nexus out with evil. Don't listen to Nexus.
Yeah, no, Nexus is not saying that I'm the marionette.
1.
At this point, I think Arif is the only one who's not a demon candidate.
Hi chat, I love watching you all squirm.
That's exactly
the day
what
is
they
over.
said.
No one has been executed. Off you go to sleep.
If we have 2 evils alive and a poly, then we're likely to get an evil or a poly killed tonight.
George, can I just say, screw you, this script is making my brain hurt.
It's good, isn't it? It's a really good script.
There's too many minions.
No, but that's the beauty of it. Oh,
You
so
need
good.
the minions. 7 is excessive, but you do need a lot of minions.
Yeah. 7 minions.
Yeah, it probably needs a little refinement, but don't worry.
So,
If I could make a friendly suggestion, maybe remove 1 minion and stick another outsider in.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. 13, 5, 6, 1.
I mean, if you want to do that now and then make one of the minions the golem, that'd be good, I think. Wait, no, the golem would be dangerous, actually. No, not the golem, not the golem.
Yes, I was
not
gonna
the
say.
golem. Anything but the golem.
Make them
Mutant.
I'm still not convinced that my steward pick's good.
I feel like we're gonna be shooting in the dark here. Whichever way it
no
goes.
matter what, this is a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
From a personal level, if it's Hursty, and I've been saying since the start that I think it's Hursty, and we kill Mia, I'm going to be so angry.
And when it's not Hursty and we kill Hursty and it's actually Mia, going to be angry as well?
Yeah, Hursty's really
No,
good.
because at that point, at least Mia is. At least I've gone with my gut and it was wrong, and Mia's played well. Whereas if I soul read the evil team for the beginning, and
I'll only vote Mia.
Will be sad.
The thing is, Mia coming out with it yesterday, saying that they're holding the baby, saying that she's holding the baby, in the way that she did and the way that she nominated herself, makes me think that she's evil. Sorry, Mia. I realize I'm talking about you like you're not in the room. You absolutely are. Do you know what I mean?
Like, who's holding the baby now?
I just think that the way that she came out with it makes her evil. But that's the problem, yet, right? Who's holding the baby? Was it just a double bluff? Ooh. I don't know what's going on.
I could fully see a world where there's a politician.
Yeah, if you're a hidden politician, just think about how many friends you'll lose if you don't know.
It's so true. It's so true, right?
Hey, to the politician, hi there, you're on my team now.
Oh, Nexus.
I will say, politician, you are taking a bit of a risk here because it depends entirely on who you are. But I would argue all 4 of these players have contributed equally to the chaos that's gone on. So,
and I did go philo politician night 1, so we have to fight about who's the most responsible.
Oh my god!
Politician, wow.
You know what? I would not put that past you, Hob, and it disappoints me that I haven't accused you of this before.
Neither. Oh my god! Oh,
I'm just saying I'm fully expecting to die here.
The philosopher token one day with
and I think that's
I've never had it.
Oh, I'd love to.
I've never been the politician.
Have you never?
I've philo politician before.
I've done it exactly once. I've done it exactly once, and it was awful.
I feel like sure it's fun for you.
In fact, apart from the plague doctor,
yeah.
Apart from the plague doctor, it's the only role in this script I've not. Oh no, I don't think I've been the general either.
I'm really looking forward to a game where I'm politician, get Mez turned. I just really want that.
Mez turn politician immediately outs the evil team.
Yeah.
Arif, you died in the night.
Yes, thank God. Thank God.
Very quickly. Believe the noble's still alive.
Oh, thank God.
So, Hursty, what role did you get?
I learned noble, but I think Mia's just the poisoner.
George
It's still tough for me accepting Mia poisoner with the noble claim. Like, we were really close to executing Mia on day 1.
I mean,
she would have been holding the baby at that point, right?
I tried to get Mia.
I think Mia didn't.
I'm actually happy Arif's dead.
Yeah, same.
It's not that Mia was holding the baby at the time. It's just that the poison is really, really valuable.
Speaking of that, didn't you vote to lift them on the first day? I did make a note. I did make a note of that.
Yeah, no, I voted on everyone. Yeah, but like that was more when I thought. And obviously, we actually called for a reason. But like,
so I'm still holding the baby.
Oh no!
George, you're just a politician, aren't you?
I wanted to speak to the 3 people in the noble.
How would you know that?
Congratulations, people. I welcome to your grim reveal.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah. It's the fairest way to do it.
Yeah,
wait.
I'm not going to
they all
insult you all by running a day where nothing can happen.
Yep.
Because
no way.
George C., your poisoner,
is
holding the baby and is DA protected today. Ooh. Now, before anyone me as the storyteller here, all the evil team will confirm.
Yeah,
I picked as the DA before they chose who Little Monster was, a living player, and I then made them choose who it was.
That's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to choose.
I knew you were going to give yourself DA.
It was the only sensible one at the time because they had they left the baby at the time with George, Hursty, your king, would have become the marionette.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Mia, your spy, was holding the baby that day, and because JP, your chambermaid, and Mike, your steward, were dead, I couldn't make either of them the baby. Lucifer, your preacher, eventually got round all the minions and then died that night because Nexus, your assassin, had already used it just before they got picked by killing JP.
Yeah, no,
Bob was your philosopher who did choose Sailor and prevented the Kingpin going out. Unfortunately for him, it didn't make a huge difference with a spy on the evil team anyway. Memeing was your Plague Doctor, who gave me the DA ability so I could balance the game as needed near the end. Arif, your artist, was poisoned when they asked if Lucifer was the preacher. Julius, the soldier, his ability never came into play, which means that JC, your evil politician, gets to win with the evil team.
Yay!
That was good.
I'll say it was a very close call as to whether they'd done enough, but I feel considering they had the Grim shared with them day one,
that was
they
fun.
were actively supporting the evil team through the game. I think they've done enough.
And like hiding George's claim, that's fine.
Who was holding the baby yesterday? Was it Mia or was it?
It was Mia. Mia was holding the baby.
Oh my god!
Mia was holding the baby.
I would strongly argue that that's a generous politician win.
Yeah, I agree.
I did know who held the baby from like day 2 onwards and didn't out it at all.
Yeah, JC had the groom from day 1 and the baby from a couple of days after that. We were all
Just say most responsible. I think Mia was most responsible.
I feel like not saying we can execute this player and win several days in a row is quite responsible.
Hello.
Well done. Absolutely well done. I think it's only fair that I pull in the evil team and allow you to have a couple of minutes with chat.
Oh, that was so stressful. Hello. Because when I nominated Memeing was going to be in my noble pings, and then Meeming's like, oh yeah, I'm the Plague Doctor, I'm confirmed by outside. I'm like, oh shit, quick, pivot, put Arif on the Lucifer.
Well done. Absolutely well done to all of you, I've got to say. I'm just going to give you 2 minutes. Feel free to gloat to chat. Let them know how great you are. Well, absolutely well done.
Arif, you weren't the marionette.
I wish I was. I wish my token was red too right now.
Yeah, I had to keep like delaying you so George could poison you for your artist question. It was just like
very good. Well done.
One thing I would like to say is that George is the one who brought me on team, and in doing so, he did it by telling me that he was the spy. So even when we were both playing for the evil team, he still lied to me.
That's what friends do.
He came to me like yesterday and was like, "So are you the spy or the poisoner? Because George has been preached. I don't know which you have."
I don't know what ability we've lost.
I was completely disconnected from the evil team for most of that game because I was like, this bluff is going nowhere. I went to speak to George. Was holding the baby day 1. I went to speak to George as my first strat. Like, I didn't hear a king P. You can go king. I'll go something that's chambermaid friendly. So George took general and then fell back into sweetheart when I killed JP. And then I got the grim from Mia, and the king was bloody sailor drunk.
Yeah,
so had to fall back out of that real quick.
I think we're very lucky that nobody spotted that Nexus and I spoke twice on day 1, before and after I spoke to the spy.
Yeah, I also spoke to George immediately day 1 and immediately day 2 to just be like, quick, go outside to cover JC.
Yeah, it was very good shout.
I was debating whether I wanted to save my dead vote or just try and look like I'm lifting it off Argelius.
Yeah, fair.
And then I threw it up, and no one else voted.
I think that helped a ton.
Right, you've had your 2 minutes of gloating now. Everyone get out so I can say bye to chat. Folks, thank you. Well done. Absolutely well done. Oh wow. Well done to that evil team. Absolutely well done. I don't think I would have put Nexus and Mia on the same team, as I said in the game. Thank you all, especially though, for watching. I really appreciate your time this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever you are. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. If you're watching this on Twitch, go ahead and follow. It costs nothing, and that's all I ask. Hopefully, I will see you all the next one. I think on Tuesday. Meeming's going to be running a game. Not sure what script it is yet, but it'll definitely be a fun one. But yeah, until then, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.